Today we are going to speak about Clair de Lune by Debussy, maybe the most famous piano composition ever. What makes Clair de Lune sound so magical? Let's start from the very beginning. And as you can see, we start with a pause. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And a lot of people start this like it would be on the first beat, like this. I'm sure you have heard this interpretation. It's wrong, actually. Because the harmonies and also this beginning with a silence make this composition sound very levitating. So it's like the moon is very far, beautiful, but somehow cold. It's unreachable. And you can also see a music term con Sordina. Con Sordina means with a mute. It's a device which can be attached to the instrument to make it sound less loud, and it changes the timbre. So it lowers the volume and changes the timbre. So on the piano it would be a soft pedal. We are in D flat major, but as you can see we start with 2/3 and the bass tone is missing. Measure by measure the melody goes down. Accompanied by these beautiful harmonies. Just wait for it, because we will start again. Now we get to the D flat bass. Can you feel the difference? This compared only to this silver shimmering of the moon at the beginning. So we have played this motif twice, and now a new idea comes in. And here you can see the term tempo rubato. I've already recorded a video about the tempo changes, so please take a look somewhere up here. There will be a link for this video. But somehow Debussy made us a favor. It looks like it would be a written tempo rubato with all these duples and triples. And then we come to these magical harp chords. You can also see a music term on Poco Mosso. Debussy wants us to get a little bit faster, so the tempo changes, so does the entire mood. And then one of the most mysterious parts of this composition. Because of the harmonies. D sharp major, F minor, and then we have F sharp major. It sounds very adventurous. And after a while, Debussy leads us from D sharp major to a new tonality. At Animent is a French term. It means getting lively, so it's also a little bit faster. And so on. And then you can see how the thirds go down, and it brings us back home, so to say. And here we have this tremolo, A flat and E flat. and Calmato means calm. So everything calms down. And then this beautiful theme comes again, but now with different harmonies. This F in left hand sounds for me like the clock, reminding us that the night will be over soon and all this magic and the moonlight will disappear soon. Pam, pam. And then we get to experience the theme for the last time with this bass and different harmonies. Gorgeous. So, and at the end we have this Morendo jusqu'à la fin part. Morendo means from Italian dying away. So we slow down and it's like a vanishing effect. And at the end, this beautiful chord with A flat. So this A flat we can see very often from the very beginning. I think it represents this silver moonlight because it's so beautiful and so special. When you play this piece, you have to take care. So a couple of advices for you if you're going to play Clair de Lune. Pay attention to the French terms. Sometimes he would use Italian terms and sometimes these French terms, so you have to know exactly what they mean. Then be careful with the rhythm. Be careful with this pause at the beginning, and it's also everything is slightly syncopated because the first beat is not played in the right hand. For example, da 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 da. We hear the left hand, but the right hand starts slightly later. Pa, 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 pa. And when you start practicing this piece, despite of all this musicality and expression and tempo rubato, please play strict in time, maybe even with metronome. Just at the beginning, you have to know exactly how long this thirds should be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because some people would just stay here for an unknown amount of time and then they would move forward, and if you listen to this, it's a little chaos. Debussy did all the work for us. Just please follow the rhythm, please follow his wishes concerning tempo and the sound. And if you practice, allow yourself to practice in parts and find a special atmosphere, special sound and idea for every of this part, and then try to combine them. If you're already playing Clair de Lune, please let me know in the comment how is this composition for you. Do you have any difficulties, or is it just about the interpretation of this gorgeous piece? Anyway, good luck and enjoy Clair de Lune, and see you next time.